grew up in San Francisco. My parents were both born in China, North China, in a very cold city called Harbin. And they were probably refugees from Belarus or Ukraine. We we never traced back, and my grandmother wouldn't say. So we're not sure. But my parents were both born in China and immigrated here to go to school. And I grew up in San Francisco.
Cool. The second question I want to ask is like, what hobbies do you do? Like, what do you do in your everyday life?
Oh, it was life. I read. I cook a lot. Um, I probably spend a few hours a day cooking now that I'm stuck in the house. Um, Read. Love to listen to music, but mostly live music. Um, TV, movies, dancing. I hope I could get back to dancing soon. Let me think. Anything else? Well, I like collecting things, but I'm trying to control that.
Nice. And another question I have is like, well, when you were young, what did you want to be when you like grew up?
My mother kept telling me I was going to be a teacher, and I kept telling her I didn't have the patience for teaching. And when I was little, we went to the library a lot, and I wanted to be a librarian. And it turned out that's what I became. One of my middle school teachers said to me, Ruth, you're going to be a librarian. And I said, I will not, but I was.
Cool. Like, what was your favorite like genre when you read?
Oh, my favorite genre. I like, in books, I like nonfiction, I like documentaries. I like reading about Jewish history. Book club does a lot of Jewish novels. The Or Shalom book club. Um, I never read science fiction or fantasy. Um, I used to review a lot of books for National Magazine, and they would send me the kind of things I liked. So um, uh, a little Jewish history or novels or um, history in general, anthropology. Um, I don't read very many novels except for the book club.
Yes, I don't read that much, which I should be reading more. But when I read, I like fictional, and sometimes I read like novels, like comics and stuff, like Spider Man, like those.
My grandson is 50, and he's likes to read anything about science or science fiction. And I can't get him to do other things unless he's been assigned by school. He's in high school.
Oh well, yeah, I'm in eighth grade. I just turned 14 the other day, so.
Okay.
And then the last question, I want to ask you one more question. What was an important moment in your life?
Hmm. Um, lot of things come to mind, but I think it was when one of my college professors said yes to my idea of doing an interdisciplinary major, which they didn't have at the time. I said, would you be able to let me do geography, anthropology, history, sociology, um, uh, social sciences? And he said, yeah, we could work that out, but you'd probably have to write a thesis to get the interdisciplinary major. And I said, okay, I'll do that. And he said, yes, okay. He said, I know you're a good student. And I was so thrilled that he would let me do something that nobody else had done. And that I didn't think I would be able to do because I hadn't declared a major yet. And I was trying to decide between history and anthropology. And anyway, that was a thrilling moment. And getting married was a thrilling moment, though it was not a big deal. Having my daughter, another thrilling moment. And um, well, when my youngest sister died, that was a turning point in my life. Um, she was 10 years younger than I was, and we all changed our direction. We all thought, was it something? Could I have stopped this? Was it something I did? Could I have noticed that she was depressed? So that was a big event that still carries on. Um, Trying to think of anything. Nah, nothing else was a big major mover and shaker.
Well, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
I can't think of anything else that was important, that was earth shaking. Or I was in this. I was at Cal at the time of the free speech movement, and it was a big deal. And classes were closing, and there were huge crowds on campus. And I, who had always been in protests and marches, decided to stay out of it. And my friends were in the middle of it. They still remember a lot. But that was the one thing that when I thought I might not graduate if I join this, I decided, stay out.
Yeah. I would like to thank you a lot for like letting me do this,
Okay,
and thank you for answering my questions, and I hope you get better.
okay. I'm hoping things get better here. Any of the other millions of questions that Zahava had?
No, she just wanted me to pick a couple, but I think I did like five, which is enough. So thanks a lot.
Okay, you're welcome. Good to meet you.